Jesus. Commercial.
Live TV.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right, welcome to Recap Week 8, coming at you live from the lounge with co-host BJ, special guest, Gronkzilla, Snoop Ron, here in person. Hopefully he's going to say something more than Cooper Kupp this week.
Absolutely.
All right, he's already said 3 more things than he said Cooper Kupp this week. All right, just want to go over one thing again with this IR spot. So we have the 2 IR spots. The one IR spot is typical IR. Your guy's out, your guy's on injured reserve, put him on the IR. The second IR spot is reserved for COVID-related outages. So if somebody it's on the COVID protocol, he gets COVID, he's close to somebody, basically, if he's on any kind of COVID-related list, you can put him on that second IR spot. That's it. I mean, obviously, I can't determine that through ESPN, so it's self-policing. Just want to make sure everybody understands that that second IR spot is strictly for that purpose and that purpose only. All right, so we're going to kick it right to Baby got Dak. Baby got smacked, really.
Yeah.
87 to Gronkzilla's 118. But yes, he apologizes, but he'll take the victory. Hey, listen, 118 wasn't a great week, but it was a week to play me. Justin Herbert, 17 points out of Herbert. Robinson, 4.9 points. Chase Edmonds, 15.9. That was the Thursday night game, right? You got him on Thursday night?
Yeah. I'm just worried about James Robinson.
You're worried about James Robinson, okay. DK Metcalf, 22 points. Cooper Kupp. This guy, though, this Cooper Kupp guy, I mean,
Unbelievable guy. Dude,
Yeah.
he just catches everything week after week, gets 100 yards every week. He's got like two weeks where he's under 100 yards. You can't stop that.
And it's amazing, too, when all you really need is 2 players on your team to go off sometimes
That's it?
to get a victory.
Tell me about it.
I basically said Sunday, I'm like Devontae Hill.
Yeah.
I did Devontae last year. So.
Arnold, 14 out of Arnold. Kamara, 16 points. -6 out of Bears. The defenses this year, it's been rough.
Yeah.
Other than, we'll get there. We'll get to the defense was the high score player, other than the Eagles D. Matt Gay, 8 points. I guess I have to go over. I don't even need to change my name because Baby didn't have Dak this week.
Yeah.
Baby had Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan, 8 points, 24 points. Oh yeah, we can look at like Noah Font. More people didn't have people to. I like reading the comments. Austin Eckler though, 24 points.
Solid, and he's not playing at 100%. He's kind of coming back from injury.
He's the only guy I got.
Yep.
And that's not going to win me a league.
This year.
Chubba Hubbard, 14 points. Higgins, 13.7. Russell Gage, though. I pick up Russell Gage.
Because they have Matt Ryan.
Because Matt Ryan, 0 points.
Ridley's mental health issue.
Right, 0, yes.
Yeah, big goose.
Noah Font. Noah Font was my tight end, which didn't do me right this week. 2.8. McLaurin, 6.5. He underperformed.
It was just a defensive battle, though. That Denver-Washington game?
No, it was. 10 to 17.
Yeah.
I think I even bet the over. That's my luck. 49ers D, though, did get me positive points. 6 points. And Randy Bullock outscored my quarterback.
12 points.
Outscored most of my team.
I love it.
All right, so Baby got Dak, gets smacked, 3-5. Gronkzilla, special guest here, goes to 5-3. And BJ's going to be doing the standings at the end here, so we'll go over that. We're a lot of muck this year. A lot of muck. All right, the Bird's Nest versus Coltrane. Coltrane runs over the Bird's Nest, 127 to 108. But the Bird's Nest, we'll get there. You get the highlight. you get the $50 defensive high score of the week. But let's start with Coltrane, Tom Brady.
Always.
I keep saying this. I mean, the guy's like 5 years younger than me. Christ, 33
points
Yep.
every week.
Late, I believe.
I believe
Yep.
it was pick 199. To be honest.
Nick Chubb, 7.9. Glad we didn't start him in our league. Patterson, 18 points. Stephon Diggs, though, 15 points. Brandon Cooks, we do have him in another league, though, don't we, Ron?
Yeah.
20
Start him every week.
20 points out of Brandon Cooks. And the Cook, Jared Cook, 4.5 points. Tight ends, this year's top two. Claypool, 10.1. Steelers, D9. And Young Wei Koo.
My man.
Right.
Finally got it right.
I got it right last week.
Yeah.
You were here. 9 points out of him, 127 the victory. The Bird's Nest. Matt Stafford, though. We were just talking about it.
Absolutely.
What were you saying? MVP?
Oh, he's MVP. And you know what? Brad said this at the beginning of the league at the draft. I agree with you, Brad. I said, I think you're right. And, you know, he is carrying that team the way that they pictured the entire time. That's what they wanted out of Jared Goff, and now he's going to do it. And then today, they go and get Von Miller. They go, like, the defense is stacked. The offense is stacked. They got to be the Super Bowl favorite at this point.
I would think so. And 30 points out of Stafford, 14 points out of James Conner. Gainwell didn't gain much.
No, he didn't.
He gained
Boston Scott.
unwell.
Scott and Jordan Howard.
2.7. Mike Evans, let's see, 12.8 out of him. Sutton, 6. Dallas Goedert, here's the tight end that performed.
Yep.
13.2. Justin Jefferson, though.
4.7.
That was my RTS guy. I'm sure a lot of guys started him at
got hurt,
RTS.
He
4.1.
Banged up, right?
He did, but, you know, not. He came back in the game, but that Minnesota offense was so stagnant.
But the Eagles D.
High score.
Rise to the
Coach
occasion.
Brad, all right, you're going to get the highlight here. You're going to get the highlight. Here is Eagles D highlight.
Darius Slayton always finds the end zone somehow. He gets a turnover, all of a sudden he's in the end zone.
Was he on the Lions for a while, too?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
20 points, and that was what? That's a 7-point play right there
Oh, yeah,
for the
big time.
defense. Yeah, that right there, 20 points gets you $50, Coach Brad. That's at least it's a consolation prize to the loss. So the Bird's Nest, you go to 4-4. Coltrane 5-3. Cream is starting to rise to the top.
There's a lot of
Feel
cream.
free to comment. We got some comments here, static. I think it was that mic, so I shut it down. I got another comment here says it's much.
This matchup.
Oh yeah, Coach Rob.
Yeah.
But PB&J 116 to Subcheck Securities 110. Let's start with PB&J. Kyler Murray, though, man, he just does not look right this year.
No, he's off.
Him and Mahomes.
Yeah, and Kyler Murray looked hurt in that game, too. It looked like he did something to a leg.
9 points.
Yeah,
9 points. Derrick Henry, though, he is the news of the week.
absolutely.
Out for the year.
Out for the year.
Right.
So you get 9 points and 6 points out of Henry, 15 points combined, you still win.
Hey, like I said, you don't need it. Daryl Henderson, 22.3 points. Robert Woods, 20 points.
Anybody on the Rams. Just give the ball to anybody on the Rams.
Godwin, 28 points. Higbee, again, with the tight ends. Tight ends are tough. Oh, Swiss cheese, R.I.P. Derek. Yes.
Absolutely.
R.I.P.
The Halloween Massacre.
Well, you know, Snoop, Ron, G5, and myself, we have a big league where we got him, so that does hurt. A.J. Green, 10 points. 4 out of Dallas's D. 10 points out of Tyler Bass. Subcheck Security. Another tough loss. 6 points. I mean, that's not as bad as last week, but tough loss. Teddy Bridgewater, 14.6. Zeke, 11. DeAndre Swift, 8.1. That's disappointing for him.
Running backs not running well lately.
Hopkins, 8.6. Keenan Allen, 19.7. Keenan Allen.
In a loss.
In a loss, right.
Yeah.
But Tunyon, 7.9.
He tore his
And
ACL.
he's out for the year, too.
Done too?
Yeah.
ACL.
Robert Tunyon's out for the year as well.
Oh, you know, and actually, I think G5 broke the rug story.
He did.
I mean, he broke the rug story. I got a text from Belichick's hoodies like 20 minutes before it hit the news wire.
Yeah.
G5 had that. Unbelievable. Rams D, 7 points, and Greg Joseph, Minnesota's kicker,
And now Cole,
Is Joseph going to miss?
and now Cole Beasley, all of a sudden in the last 3 weeks, is just like...
Coming alive?
Yeah. Oh, big time.
Big time.
All right, well, Rob, it doesn't get you a victory, but hey, you're 4-4.
You're in it.
You're in it. PB&J 5-3. All right, moving on to, I don't want to call it the game of the week, but G5 Big Dick Players over, according to my sources, he had to have been sweating this out last night.
Oh, yeah.
I sweated out in the morning because I watch it, but I guess it was Kelsey against Booker.
Yeah.
And this,
Kelsey and Hilbert versus Booker.
oh my God, right,
Yeah.
right.
Oh, yeah.
This was a sweater, but G5 130 to 123 takes the victory. Wentz 24 points. I don't want to short Wentz a point.
Yeah. Not after those 2 interceptions that were ridiculous.
Right. Joe Mixon 25 points.
He's coming alive.
Yes,
He's
yes.
starting to come alive.
Right.
The Bengals offense is really starting to
He
spread
was
the ball
on
around.
he was on my do not draft list. Now I'm regretting that. Mitchell 19 points. Jerry Jeudy 7.9. Did he get hurt or
No, it was
he
first
just
game back.
First
Okay.
game back from the IR.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chase 13 points. Kelsey disappointing though. All tight ends. 4.7 out of him, but Tyreek Hill. The PPR. I mean, I don't even know how
Right.
many. I mean,
He had 10 catches.
There you go.
I think he had 10 or 11 catches for 97 yards.
He had 6 of the first 10 receptions.
He even broke 100 receiving yards.
Yeah. And still got 27
Wow.
points.
27 points out of Tyreek, though. Cardinals D, 1 point. Greg Zuerlein, 7. Let's see. According to my sources, Josh Allen, 33 points. I mean, yeah, he's a big stud. But again, it's tough when your whole team doesn't perform. Dalvin Cook, 7 points. Harris, 14 points. A.J. Brown, though, 31 points.
Derrick Henry goes down.
I mean, yeah,
Somebody's
you're right.
gotta pick up
but
the slack.
this was the big one, Robbie Anderson.
Oh, yeah. Robbie Anderson.
I mean,
Yeah.
he doesn't get hurt.
Goose
I mean, you put in Tyler Boyd over him, you win the game.
Yep.
But you don't know. I mean, he got lit the F up.
Kyle
Yeah.
Pitts was terrible this week, too.
Yeah, 3 points out of Pitts.
Robbie Anderson got hit.
I know.
He took a hit
Solid.
that would make me quit football. Like, I'd be like, I'm out.
No, I said to you, I said if any of us took that hit, we'd be dead.
You know, yeah.
With him,
Instantly.
got up.
Thank God for his hair.
Booker 17 points, Bills D 11, and McManus 5. So G5 Big Dick Players 4-4. According to my sources, is heading to the muck. Oh boy, 3-5. All right, moving on to the high score of the week. Coach Brady, 147 gets you the high score of the week. That's $50 to you over Prestige Worldwide.
Yeah,
we got half the team here today. 127. Pottstown Rat Bastards, Coach Brady. And your quarterback only got you 11 points, and you still got the high score.
Yeah,
Hurts,
great.
11 points. Zach Moss, 11. Darrell Williams, 17 points. Lamb, 17 points. You know, it's just consistency,
Yeah.
double digits.
Keep going.
But Pittman.
Michael Pittman. He had 2 touchdowns in the first 8 minutes of the game. You know?
That's tough.
30 points out of Michael Pittman.
And
Who saw that
a
coming?
lot better, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hawkerson, he might have been the tight end high score of the week.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
18.9.
He's the only one who caught a ball in
Michael
Detroit.
Carter went off.
Yep, Michael Carter.
Mike, dude, that killed me.
Jets get a victory, though. I mean,
Wow.
how many 200 people out of the knockout pool
Yeah.
it took Cincinnati.
Big time.
Right. We got the comments are rolling in here. Oh, Jesus. 147. That's like 1,000 for Belichick's hoodies. All right. So we were with Carter, right? And the Jets victory, 32 points. Colts D6, Prater 3, Prestige Worldwide. Even with Aaron Rodgers,
Nothing I could do, man.
Oh,
Aaron Rodgers had no receivers.
19 points out of him. Jonathan Taylor, 21.2. Harris, 21. Debo Samuel, 23. How do you lose?
Right? I got 3 guys in the 20s. But you go
Right,
up against a
there
guy
we
with
go.
2 in the 30s.
DJ Moore, 9.9. Gasecki, 9.8. Mike Williams, 3.9.
That's a disappointment.
Vikings D4, but 15 points out of that kicker, boy.
Number 1 kicker, man. I keep telling you.
But you go to 5-3. Pottstown, well-needed victory, Pottstown. 3-5. All right, let's close it out. The opposite of the game of the week.
Yeah.
I wish I was playing Southside Stranglers because I would have beat them. Belichick's hoodies over Southside Stranglers. Neither of them reached triple digits, but
Didn't need it.
Belichick's hoodies gets the victory, 99.68 to 69.9. Now listen, in defense of Coach Chad, he had injuries and buys. I mean,
He's got a ton of
this was
stuff
the
on
week
his
to
back.
lose. But let's start with the victor, Danny Jones. 20 points out of Danny Jones. Aaron Jones, the Jones brothers, 24 points out of Jones. Gibson, 18.4. Johnson, 15.8. Waddle, 6.9. He was disappointed. Did we start him in our big league? Good.
Nope.
We were smart there.
On bench.
But Mo Iley Cox, am I saying?
Mo Alley Cox.
There you go.
Yeah.
How many points did he get?
Nothing.
0.
Big. No. Didn't need it.
Randall Cobb, 16 points. I can't believe that guy's still in the league, 16.5.
That's the only receiver they had, man.
Bengals D, 1. McPherson, 7. Oh, Southside Stranglers. I got to do it. I got to run through it. I got to finish it off here. Mahomes, and again, we talked about Murray. He just does not look like Mahomes.
Nope.
I mean, he's taken a lot of the heat, but the heat, there's a lot of tip passes, drop balls, and it's not all his fault.
The one interception hit McKinnon in the face.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Todd's asking who needs tight ends.
The problem with Mahomes
Broadcasting
is
that.
trying too hard.
All right, 16. He's what? He tries too hard.
Oh, yeah.
Murray, I don't know, but Mahomes tries too hard.
Murray, I think, legitimately has more legit weapons, a running game,
Right.
and a good defense.
Well, yes,
Mahomes has a crappy defense. He's got no offensive line, and he's
running
trying
backs
to do
by
it all.
committee.
Right.
Basically what's going on.
You know.
Well, 16 points. Fournette, 7.3. David Johnson, 1.3.
I'm surprised he didn't get traded today.
Sterling Shepard, is he hurt?
Yep.
He's hurt again.
Yeah.
The Giants are done.
Yeah.
6.5 out of Shepard. Callaway, 6 points. Sweeney, 6 points. You're starting guys like Sweeney.
Yeah. Any guy named Sweeney on my team.
But
you know.
Thielen, hey, your boy, right? 19 points. He was your saving grace. But -1 out of the Bucks D and 8 points out of Butker. Oh, all right. Southside Stranglers, you go to 4-4. Belichick's Hoodies, you go to 3-5. I'm going to go to next week's lineups here. We got, oh no, Prestige Worldwide playing Baby Got Lack. Oh, man. Coltrane heading to PB&J. Those are 2 5-3 teams, though.
Yeah, that's a big matchup.
Yes, that's a game to watch there. Gronkzilla.
That's a big matchup too.
That is. Bird's Nest flying into Gronkzilla there. According to my sources, is playing Subcheck Security, and the Southside Stranglers are playing G5 Big Dick, 2 4-4 teams.
Yep.
That can see who comes up and comes down. And the 2 3-5s, Belichick's Hoodies versus Pottstown Rat Bastards. All right, so that is your Week 9 look forward to. We are going to go to the standings, and BJ is going to take on the standings here. I know sometimes this is tough to see if you're watching this on your phone, but BJ is going to run down where we're at here right now with the standings.
So it's amazing. You got 4, 5, and 3 teams. Okay, you got Gronkzilla, Prestige Worldwide, PB&J, and Coltrane. Between the top 3 guys, there's a rush for the 500 at the end of the year, right?
Absolutely.
Top 3 guys separated by just 7 points. Unbelievable.
And the tie, and that's why you got to look at those points for.
Absolutely.
Now,
Absolutely.
is that the whole season? Or are we ending at week 14?
If you're talking about overall high score, that is at the end of our season.
Our season.
And the reason I'm doing that, and let me just cut back because that's a great question. The reason I'm doing that, I'm piloting this $500 high score, but I don't want to affect the playoff teams.
Okay.
If somebody is not in the playoffs and they're still trying to get high score for the year, they legitimately can pick up players.
Okay.
So I don't want to screw with the guys that are in the playoffs. So we're just doing
fair.
right. So
That's
it's just
fair.
it's
I like that.
when our season ends, it's the overall high score.
Perfect.
All right, back to the standings.
So back to the standings. Then you got 4, 4, and 4 teams. Okay.
The muck.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The muck is. I would classify the muck as kind of
The 3 and 4s, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
3 and
All right.
4s
We'll wait
as
for the
well.
muck. All right.
But G5, Big Dick Players, Southside Stranglers, Bird's Nest, and Bird's Nest and Subject Securities, all 4 and 4. Unbelievably competitive league. Then you got, according to my sources, Pottstown Rat Bastards, Baby Got Smacked, and Belichick's Hoodies, all rounding out the bottom 4.
At 3 and 5.
At 3 and 5, and anybody's game. It's still
No, it
anybody's
is.
game.
Right. It is.
You know.
I mean, again, last year I started out 0 and 5, and I ended up chopping the pot with Brad.
Wow.
I had a 1% chance after week 7 making the playoffs, and I won the last 7 to get in. So,
Hey man, I started
what I
out
mean?
0-2 and reeled off 5 straight. You never know.
No, you never know. And that's the way I like the league. And hopefully everybody's enjoying it because it is fun. And these recaps, we got the co-host now, we got special guests. Oh, speaking of special guests, Coach Ron is going to spin the wheel to see the position player of the week.
I would call him
All right.
Ron White, but that gives it a whole new meaning.
That,
Right?
right, Ronald White. All right, here we go. We just cannot have defense again. Let's go ahead, spin the wheel. Well, what was that?
That's
All right, here we go. That was
spin.
legit. Just can't be defense where it stops. It
Running
is
back.
running back. Oh boy, I got a chance with Eckler. Maybe I don't know.
I got a real good chance.
Oh,
I got
all right.
Najee Harris and Jonathan Taylor, baby.
Alvin's playing Atlanta.
Alvin's playing Atlanta. We're all in it.
Yeah, very good.
All right.
Start
So,
the best ones you got, boys.
so running back is the position player for Week 9. All right, that is going to wrap up recap Week 6. I want to thank our special guests, Coach Ron, co-host BJ. I want to thank everybody in the league. We will see you. Oh, good luck, everybody, next week, and we'll see everybody 6 o'clock next Tuesday. Have a good night.
Take care.
Awesome, guys.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was great.